Good evening, fight fans, and welcome to another Street Fighter 4 match commentary brought to you by the Professional Video Game League. Gaming lives here. I am Ian Reich, and with me, as always, is my really ridiculously good-looking co-commentator, Specs. How the heck are you?
Looking at a mirror, wondering about blood and other Vega-isms. Today we got E.G. Justin Wong playing Rufus versus Chris G's Sakura, and the match is already well underway as Justin Wong gets that standing light kick into standing fierce punch link, pushing Sakura back into a corner, and Sakura does the same thing right back to him.
Yeah, for sure. EX Messiah kick to buy himself a little bit of time, but did Sakura duck under the last part of it?
It can happen. The EX Messiah kick can have a weird hitbox at times. It's a bit of a risk to use against certain characters.
Yeah, I guess so. So that should really play into Chris G's favor here. So, yeah, kind of an interesting matchup. I'm not sure who would be favored here. I'm a really big fan of Sakura here. She's got great combo potential, but you could say exactly the same thing for Rufus, and he's got a lot of speed, and in the hands of Justin Wong, there are basically none better. So that's pretty exciting. Chris G here looking a little bit upset already, like you've mentioned before. He's an emotional guy.
One thing about this matchup is Rufus traditionally doesn't do too well against projectiles, but Sakura's aren't exactly a big part of her game plan. Like they are, but not to zone the same way that Ryu might do. So I would imagine both characters want to be up close, and it's just about who has the better links, the better pressure, the better combos, really.
Yeah, brilliant play so far by Justin Wong's Rufus. We're seeing him pick her out of the air with anti-airs. He's hit her with the Rufus Fireball, the crouching fierce punch from across the screen 3 or 4 times now. That really adds up. He's got her down to about 20% life, and he's comfortably heading into another combo here. So this is obviously going to go Justin Wong's way unless Chris G can make something just crazy happen. Nice block there, though, so that's good to see. He got tagged by the last 3 of those, I think. But that'll close it out, though.
It's kind of funny that both of these characters are very melee-centric, yet they can kind of mid-range zone to a degree, and each is kind of scared of the other's mid-range zoning abilities from a traditional matchup standpoint. But regardless, round 3 is underway here, and, both characters are just dancing along the middle, but Justin quickly finds his link combo again, pushes Sakura into a corner, and is keeping a wary eye out for any of the number of combo starters that she has that Chris G certainly knows how to use.
Yeah, like that one there. Easy block, so he's got a commanding lead again. Rufus seems to do so much damage in this matchup. Sakura's sort of bread and butter long combo there, going to power up the fireball and keep the pressure on. EX Messiah kick, but it hops over. Chris G couldn't quite capitalize, though. That's a real shame for him. I guess that's something we can really watch for. Good thing that he canceled out of that. I was quite worried that was going to end the round.
Yeah, he kind of had to cancel that. That's a really good move to read with if you have top-level prediction. Chris G certainly does. And now both players are kind of laughing a little bit, but Sakura takes the first match, and we're going to head into the second. Yeah,
for sure. So I would say that Justin Wong clearly had control of most of all of those rounds, but Chris G was able to capitalize. So that's good to see. I was worried that we'd see him get blown up because he's known to be so emotional. Nice anti-air there to pick her out of the air, get the pressure off. Little jabs just to keep the pressure on. That was 4 in a row. And we're back with the dive kick. So yeah, both of them pushing each other back, not doing too much damage, sort of feeling each other out at the moment.
Yeah, both of these characters really want to pressure, but I think Sakura might be a bit superior in that regard. And with a big target like Rufus, it can be really easy to just keep the block strings going. But Rufus has that super easy link into Ultra, and it makes Sakura pay, and now she's in a corner in a very bad spot.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's one thing that we haven't seen Chris G do too well is capitalize on mistakes. Of course, I'll say that, and he'll close out the round with, not quite. EX Messiah kick to keep himself alive, and if he can combo this will just about close it out, so it's anybody's game. EX Messiah kick again.
Wow.
Oh, no way. Good work, and you can see Chris G looking pissed, and he should be a little bit frustrated. He didn't quite make it, but it's time to get past it.
That was an amazing comeback, and you're exactly right. Like, really, when you're at a tournament, you have to take these kinds of things in stride. I've been like double and triple perfected at tournaments, and you can't let it get to you because when you do, you start to make a lot of mistakes. And Justin Wong is pretty stone-faced by comparison, and he will use that mental state to his advantage as he's doing right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously when we're watching oh goodness, that's a shame, and you can just see the frustration on Chris G's face, and you can't blame him, but at the same time, the mental game couldn't be more visible here in this matchup than basically than you've ever seen it. I mean, he gets frustrated in real life, and it translates directly onto the screen. So I really hope he can turn it around here because he's a hell of a talented guy, and I really want to see this match continue.
Justin Wong pressuring with dive kicks and throws. I think that's the first throw I've seen him throw out this entire set, actually. But Chris G tries to pressure back a little bit, push Rufus back a little ways away, and stop him from playing the game, basically.
Yeah, and he was doing a pretty good job of keeping that pressure on, not dealing much damage to push him back. And it's funny, speaking about capitalizing on mistakes, the difference in these rounds seems to be that Chris G's pressure gets blunted quite a bit by good blocking or maybe getting picked out of the air and combos don't continue. On the other hand, Justin Wong's Rufus is dealing a ton of damage with his pressure. So even though a lot of this round so far has been spent in the middle of the round or the middle of the arena, it's obviously favored Justin Wong. We're seeing that Ultra 2 once again.
Chris G's making a bit of a comeback here. He isn't giving up. He's finding his spots, and he found enough combos to put Rufus in a dangerous position here. But Rufus just needs a jab, and Sakura needs a couple more hits because Rufus has above average health, and that health bar that he has remaining is a little deceptive. And Chris G's trying to zone a little bit with fireballs. I'm surprised he survived that first hit, not too surprised that he didn't survive the second one, and we head into the next round here.
Yeah, for sure. I was holding my breath there. That was I just love how the tactics of both players change so dramatically when it comes right down to it. That's fantastic. A couple of combos, one either way. Pretty much dead even so far. Nice little throw, keeping the pressure on Rufus. Dive kick, and that didn't pay off for him as he eats another combo, ending with that. Oh, geez, I was not paying enough attention. I didn't realize he had taken that much damage.
Rufus has below average stun to kind of offset his above average health, so it's a little easier to stun Rufus than some people might think. And Chris G definitely took advantage of that. He's getting fired up a bit, realizes that he has a chance at this match. And we're entering the last round of this particular one. Rufus, great jump back with the punch there to counter Justin's offense there, and really aggressive play by Chris G, but throws her out of the corner. Not sure what the logic there was.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe just was in the middle of blocking or had something that we couldn't see. He's really controlling this fight, though. Good throw. Geez, that did not look like it was going to cross up, but he's going to pay for it. We're going to see Rufus all the way back into the corner, and the pressure continues. Using that EX Messiah kick to escape, well, so it worked out. It doesn't look like it will, but the recovery on it is so fast that he has been able to get out of too much trouble, which is a kind of a shame for Chris G. And he's down to about 15% health here, and being pressured mightily by those dive kicks. That's not quite going to close it. Oh, EX Messiah kick. No escape, right?
Yeah, at that point, there was nothing Sakura could do. Like, she was going to get chipped by that unless she had an EX bar waiting. I wasn't quite paying attention to the super meter, so I'm not sure if she did. But we're heading into well, it's not the final match. This is obviously a best of 5. So fourth match, I should say. Don't know how to count. And Justin Wong once again pressuring Sakura into a corner. Christy trying to find his opening, does briefly, gets a throw, tries to do a vortex wake up. Snake Strike misses entirely, and Chris G is coming back here.
Yeah, he certainly has been. He's still at a bit of a deficit, but hopefully he can keep this going. He's got about 1/3 of the health of Rufus. That's going to close out the round. That's a shame. And he knows it too.
That's the thing. Both of these characters can close out a round so suddenly. And I had something I was going to say with that, but I kind of forgot. So round 2 starts, with Rufus getting a forward throw on Sakura, putting her into a corner right away. Bad position for her to be in, but Chris G picks just the right poke to get Rufus out and is starting to push him back into his own corner.
Yeah, for sure. Pressure all the way back the other way, just about. So pretty impressive to see him rallying and pushing back. Rufus fireball from across the screen hits. A couple of good blocks both ways there. So we're back to the middle here and feeling each other out because it's do or die time for Chris G. And obviously Justin Wong will want to close this out this round if he possibly can. And he does have the advantage at the moment. Neutral jump makes Chris G pay big time. Oh, goodness, he's in deep trouble. Full EX Messiah kick will close it out. Nice little handshake, but and a shake of the head. But that's too bad for Chris G. But, geez, fun match to watch.
That's, I'm still not sure who has the advantage in that matchup. I don't think that settled that question. Regardless, both are great players and both are great characters for pressure, and whoever can get their pressure going first is going to probably take the set. And Justin Wong, one of the greatest players in the world, he definitely shows us why. Regardless, this has been Specs and Iron Ike. We hope you enjoyed this commentary. Take it easy, folks.